Hello, I'm Monica from MCCI, and I'm here to ask you a few questions about advanced care planning. Um, would you like to introduce yourself first?
Oh, yes. Thanks, Monica. My name is Manilal. I'm a GP in Cornwall, and I have had some experience with advanced care in my patients. And I think it's a good thing to have advanced care planning. Um, I know it's a bit of a problem in the Indian community because of our cultural belief and our past um, history of being being cared for by the family. But I suppose now things have changed. We are now in a country where we don't have so much of family support, and it's becoming a burden if you have to not have a care plan organized for the family in the future. So I think a care planning is very important for all of us now. We are reaching a stage where we will definitely need this. Um,
That's excellent. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Just want to know what type of things do you think you would want to happen to you if you become very unwell and could not speak for yourself? It's your personal feeling.
Personally, I feel you should have a plan.
All right.
And the plan should be that if you're at the stage where you can't speak for yourself or you can't think, then the care plan should be there to implement. So the family doesn't have the burden of making a decision of what should happen to you. I think a care plan should be discussed before you with the family, so the family is quite aware of what's going on, what your wishes are, so they don't have a problem when it comes to reality when they have to implement the plan. They know that it's your wish. They have discussed it, and personally, I feel that when you get to a state like that, I think you should think and stop all intervention to prolong your life. I think you should let nature take its course, and not uh, get a medical fraternity to come in and try and prolong your life.
All right. Thank you. Um, Did you know that there was a way you could tell what type of healthcare you would like if you could no longer speak for yourself?
Yes, with the care planning, I knew and I know about it, but I suppose unless somebody comes to you and discusses this with you, you may not be able to plan your future. I think you need to have people come and discuss what the care planning is. It is important because it's your life and you don't want to burden the family. So I think you should discuss this. I have, from experience with my patient, have come to know about the care planning, and sometimes I find that the care planning is not done, and at the end of this, at the end stage, somebody makes the decision and not you, because you are in no state of making the decision, and it becomes a bit of a problem for the family person to then go ahead and implement what he thinks you should you should be having instead of what you wanted and not what he wants or she wants.
As in your profession, I would like to know that we being Indians,
Yeah.
um, how it is perceived, the idea about planning in India is different than how we would start thinking when you come to Australia. Have you felt that difference, or have you come across how it is here compared to in India?
Well, I'm not from India, I'm from South Africa really, but
Okay.
even in South Africa, I don't think they have this planning.
All right.
I don't think, and I don't know about India, but I think in Australia you need, that's what I was saying, that
Yes.
in India at least you have family support, there's a huge family network, and there's always somebody to look after you till the end. even if you don't have money, there'll be people, there'll be family, there'll be friends, or there'll be relatives, or there'll be neighbors. In this country, you don't have that facility. We have family, but they're far apart. They're not close to you, and there's no way they're going to come every day and look after you. And it becomes a huge burden on the person who's supposed to take care of you. And I know this from experience because recently I had my sister who was living with me, and she was 91 years old, and she didn't have a care plan. And it was my duty to um, to look after her. But we had to put her into a nursing home, and even in the nursing home, I mean, it was difficult because emotionally you are not prepared to let go because she had she had no idea what was going on. Fortunately, she didn't live very long, so nature took its course. But I think people should have a care plan and organize it or discuss it with the family so they know exactly what you want, so it doesn't become a burden to them at the end. Um, that's my personal view. I think India is different from Australia. As I said, Australia is we don't have that family network. We have friends, but that friend network is also limited because people don't have the time. People are working, and in this country, you have to work to make ends meet sometimes. So I feel that if it's a plan is in organized prior to your mental state um, being affected, it'd be a good thing for the future for the family.
That's excellent. Thank you very much.